Step into a city of over 200,000 souls, where marble streets echoed with footsteps, ships crowded a bustling harbor, and one of the world's greatest libraries guarded the wisdom of empires. Welcome to the story of Ephesus. Nestled along the Aegean coast of what is now western Turkey, Ephesus was not born in the grandeur we see today. According to legend, it began with a Greek prince, Androclos, son of the Athenian king Codros, who sought to build a city where a fish and a wild boar would reveal the perfect place. The myth led him to the shores near the Cayster River, where the earliest foundations of Ephesus were laid nearly 3,000 years ago. But myths fade, and history takes shape. By the 6th century BCE, Ephesus had become a thriving Ionian city, home to the magnificent Temple of Artemis, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Supported by 127 marble columns, each 18 meters tall, the temple was more than a place of worship. It was the heart of a cult, a center of commerce, and a beacon of Hellenistic influence. Rulers from across the ancient world paid homage here, and the city prospered under the Lydian king Croesus, one of the temple's earliest benefactors. However, time is a tide that spares no shore. Ephesus suffered under Persian domination, and while it never truly fell, it never fully rose again, until the era of Alexander the Great. After Alexander's conquests, one of his generals, Lysimachus, saw potential not just in the past, but in a new beginning. Around 300 BCE, he relocated the city from its original location near the Artemis Temple to a more defensible, strategic position closer to the sea. This wasn't just a move, it was a rebirth. The new Ephesus was a marvel of Hellenistic urban planning. Wide, colonnaded streets, monumental gates, grand agoras. It became a vital node of trade, culture, and power in the Eastern Mediterranean. When the Romans arrived, Ephesus didn't resist, it embraced. By the 1st century BCE, it was absorbed into the Roman Republic, and under the empire it flourished like never before. In the 1st and 2nd centuries, Ephesus reached its golden age. It became the capital of the Roman province of Asia, second only to Rome itself in wealth and population. Its harbor, though man-made, bustled with ships from every corner of the known world. The famous library of Celsus rose in the 2nd century, housing thousands of scrolls and standing as a symbol of knowledge and legacy. A vast theater carved into the slope of a nearby hill could seat 25,000 people, where politics, philosophy, and performance merged into civic life. But even golden ages rust. As the Cayster River continued to deposit silt into the harbor, the lifeline of the city began to choke. Trade slowed. Disease crept in. Earthquakes damaged the once glorious buildings. And with the rise of Christianity, the city's identity transformed. Ephesus became a key center of early Christian thought. The Apostle Paul preached here. The Gospel of John may have been written here. According to tradition, the Virgin Mary spent her final years in the surrounding hills. Pagan temples gave way to churches, and Roman statues were buried or defaced. By the 7th century, the sea had retreated too far. The once great harbor was now marshland. Byzantine efforts to save the city faltered. Arab raids, plagues, and more earthquakes eroded what remained. People slowly abandoned the streets. The voices quieted. The marble cracked. And Ephesus fell into silence. Today, only its bones remain, majestic, dignified, haunting. Yet even in ruins it speaks. Through every column, every carving, every stone path polished by ancient feet, the city still tells its story. A story of myth and power, of rebirth and ruin. A story set in stone and never truly lost.